Hello and welcome to Our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 98.
It has been an amazing, exhausting last few days with the Star Wars Half Marathon weekend, so today is rest day. There's no plans for going on any type of race or anything. We are definitely not getting up at 3 a.m. today. We are sleeping in. We have nowhere to go, nowhere to be. And I think Robert's legs need a rest after all this.
Yeah, I don't think if you made plans I could have gone to anything because I basically can't move today. I feel like every muscle in my body is just completely done and say like, nope, we're not working anymore. If you can forget it, just stay in bed all day.
They're all crying, saying, please don't do that again. I can't handle it. So yes, today was a rest day. It was also a day to catch up on some client work, just make sure that we're all caught up there because we haven't done any the last few days and we always want to make sure that we're caught up with our clients and doing the work we need to. And that means we don't have to get up and move. We're sitting at a laptop and we're doing work. And so that's what we did for most of the day up until just about sunset. And that's when we got really hungry. We had had a few snacks in the room that we had had for the day, but literally we couldn't get up from our room. If you don't know, the Little Mermaid rooms are the furthest ones from the food court, the buses, the pool. So anywhere we wanted to go, once you get up and you start going, you're going.
It's a long walk.
It's a decent walk.
Yeah.
Not terrible by any means, but
Well,
after a half marathon weekend,
today
it feels like it.
Yeah, today any walk is going to be terrible. I don't care if it was across the hall to the room across the hall. It's still going to be a terrible walk because every movement I make is just like, oh, okay, this is why people don't do these things.
I think you have to psych yourself up for it. If you're hungry enough, then you'll move. So we made our way up to the food court and we had never stayed at this resort before and we wanted to walk around and kind of see all the details. We had been here, but we had not stayed here. And so we definitely wanted to check out all the details of this resort because they are incredible. The Imagineers went above and beyond creating these amazing themes. So on our way up there, we did get to see the Lion King section, which is just so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, just all the characters there. And of course you start singing like, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata.
Every
You
time
can't
you
help
walk
it.
through,
Like,
it just happens.
and then we did get up to the food court, and one of our favorite things about this food court is the fact that they have a make your own pasta. When it comes to pasta, I'm pretty much gonna get it every time. I love carbs. So I got the chicken parm and it was really awesome because I actually got to watch her make it. And this chef was incredible. At one point we saw her have 5 different burners going. There's only 6 total. She had 5 of them going. She's flipping things, she's keeping up with all of them. She never burned anything, nothing like that. And she just had this system going. I was like, I can barely cook one thing at one time. And she's got 5 burners going. She's adding seasonings to them. And I got my chicken parm and it was so good. She did such a good job and I'm still so impressed.
And what I was interested in ordering didn't really have a chef like preparing it fresh on stage or anything,
Sorry.
so not as impressive. I got the Asian bowl because it sounded really good. There was rice and some stir-fry vegetables and some orange chicken there. It sounded really nice to me. I knew it was going to have some carbs. I was probably going to eat a little bit of her pasta too because
Probably.
I am still kind of recovering from the race. So I'm hungrier than normal, but I also don't feel like moving. Even my arms hurt to move like this fork. So it's just not really something I want to do is eat a lot. But I'm going to at least try to eat all of my food and then probably a little bit of hers too. And I also ordered some chicken noodle soup because it just sounded good. It was raining outside. It started drizzling and raining. And I thought, you know what? Chicken noodle soup sounds pretty good. So I got that as well.
Before we left, we did see the pizza window and they have the biggest slices of pizza here. It's so awesome. I'm like, I need to get some pizza from here because I love good pizza. So I'm gonna have to try it here eventually, but pasta just sounded good tonight, especially on a colder night when it's raining. We did keep wandering around just to see where everything is, see what's going on. They had actually moved the movie Under the Stars indoors because it's raining. And I loved that they had that option because a lot of times they just have to cancel it because there's no indoor option. So they moved it indoors. They had beanbag chairs. It was just a really cool, relaxing place.
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't the movie Under the Stars though. It was the movie Under the Spotlights or the movie
Movie Under the Ceiling?
Movie Under the Ceiling Tiles? Moving into the ceiling tiles.
It's not as catchy.
Not at all. We started heading back to our room, and the rain has stopped. It is still a little cooler outside, but I'm totally fine with that. I like it a little bit cooler outside. So we decided to go the long way back to the room and walk around by Hourglass Lake and look at the beautiful views across the water there of Pop Century. We got some awesome pictures there. And we got to see the new Skyliner being built. We could see the station they were working on. And over the water, there were some gondola cars sitting out there. Of course, they were wrapped in plastic, so we have no idea what they look like. But they look pretty cool sitting out there over the water. And we're really looking forward to whenever Disney decides to open that up and waiting for our chance to take a ride on it, because it looks like it's going to be amazing.
It does look really cool. It kind of looks like its own ride in and of itself. So we cannot wait to ride these. We decided to continue around the lake because it is a beautiful view. A little chillier, but I am wearing a jacket, and like you said, Robert enjoys the cool weather. And we didn't want to just sit around all day because he has been running all week, and you don't want to just sit after all of that. So we decided to walk at a very, very slow pace. We are not racing today, and made our way over to Pop Century, and of course got to see the views of Art of Animation. One of the cool things about that walkway there by the lake at Pop Century, though, is that it has different random facts from history throughout the years. And you never know what it's going to say. It's always really interesting and unique. And so we took a picture of one of them, but if you ever get a chance to, definitely take that walk over at Pop Century and just read all the random things they have there.
And once you get around to the Art of Animation side, there's also random facts there, not related to the decades, but related to the movies of the themes of the buildings. So you have Cars and Lion King and Nemo and Little Mermaid. So there's a lot of fun little signs as you take that walk around there. It's also a good place for a morning run around that lake. It's really, really pretty in the morning. Usually pretty quiet out there too. So it's a great place to go out for a run. Or if you're not a runner like Alyssa, then you can just go for a walk instead.
We made our way back to our room and just had a very calm night. We watched a movie and decided to head to bed. We're trying to get back to a more normal schedule now. So that was the end of our day today, and we'll see you tomorrow
for our Year with the Ears.